Alright y'all, I'm working on a stove, a GE XL44 gas stove. I purchased this off of Craigslist for $50 and I'm rehabbing it because I need one. So what I'm going to use is the Rust-oleum Appliance Epoxy Touch-up and some denatured alcohol paper towels. It's got some chips out of it, like right there. And on the side, it's got these scratches. I don't think they're scratches, it's just the paint was abraded and came off. So there's a couple of them. And I'm going to see what I can do. I've never used this, but I'm thinking it might be okay. Now, I will tell you, I read the reviews online about the touch-up paint, the Rust-oleum touch-up paint. And what some people complain about is that it turns out a little gray, even though it's white. Once dried, it looks a little gray. I think that perhaps the issue with that is they're not shaking it throughout the process of painting. You have to shake it because the solids in paint rest at the bottom. So that's why you stir paint in a can, and while you're painting you continue to do that. The same with this. So I will every now and again put the cap back on and give it a shake. What I would also recommend you do is trying this paint in an area you can't see. For example, the back of the stove. Right there. Because the sides of the stove wrap around. I would put a little bit of this paint, just a dot, and see how it matches the color of your stove before you use it. I use paper towel, a little bit of denatured alcohol, clean the surfaces I'm going to paint. The Rust-oleum Appliance Epoxy paint on the directions on the back of the package indicate you should not use it on a stovetop where the temperature is going to exceed 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, shake this little container really well. And remember, throughout the process of touching up your stove, shake it again so the pigments don't rest down at the bottom and give you a discoloration and off-white. It's about 70 degrees in here. I wouldn't be doing this if it was over 74. Okay folks, remember, shake, 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 shake. You want to make sure you don't have too much paint on the brush. Just paint a little bit at a time. Not too much. Nice thin coats. Let it dry and paint again. Feather it out so you don't have edges on your paint. It matched really well on the back, so I don't have a concern about it not matching. I do like the consistency of the paint, meaning it goes on, lays down really nice. Any little edges, like that one, go back and smooth down. Okay, I'm happy with that. Alrighty, I'm going to keep going. And I'll show you the final results when I get done. And truth be told, this started to get a little, had a little bit of a drag on it, the paint. And I want it to lay down nice. So what I did is I took a little paper towel, put denatured alcohol on it, and put 3 drops in here to thin it a bit. And it worked out really well, so it's laying down real nice again. I do want to show you all this. It says you can use lacquer thinner, acetone, rubbing alcohol to clean off any boo-boos or any paint. So what I did is just take some denatured alcohol. Let me show you this way. Denatured alcohol takes it right off. So if you have any mistakes, you can take the denatured alcohol, clean it off your hands. Alright y'all, I've finished painting the stove, touching it up with the appliance touch-up paint, and I wanted you to see the results. I think it turned out really nicely. There is a little difference in the color of paint between the paint itself, the touch-up paint, and the stove, but I think it matches really well. And yes, I would use this product again. So I will show you the results. There you go. There was a large area over here that I painted as well. I painted all along here. And I think it did a really nice job. But again, I would use a test area to test this paint prior to painting it to make sure that it matches your color of white on your appliance to this, so that this color, so that you're happy with it. All right, hope it helps. Happy DIYing.